Proper warm-up is critical to both your goaltender and your team's success. Finding the perfect combination for any goaltender's warm-up can add much more consistency to his game than you might realize. A goaltender's mental state can directly affect his play. A proper warm-up is the finishing stages of his mental preparedness. Many times the warm-up will sway his game performance one way or the other. A warm-up for the goaltender prepares him for active play during the game. Most take this as loosening up the goalie and preparing him for game shots. While this is true and does help, there are many important areas that make up his game that are being left unattended. Many take for granted the goaltender's needs and how to better prepare him for the upcoming game. This could be due to a lack of knowledge or to a lack of time to properly evaluate what has to be accomplished when trying to warm up your goalie. When constructing a warm-up, first establish what parts of your goaltender's game you would like him to be prepared for. What's that, you say? Every part of his game. Well, let's look at what a goalie is required to have going for him when he is playing well and is effective. He has to be loose so he doesn't get hurt. He has to move quickly and have sharp reflexes. His angles have to be right on. He needs good positioning, good lateral movement, recovery. Maybe it's puck handling you like. Or if you really want to be specific, what about the ability to read and understand the plays that are bound to occur many times during the game? Wow, that's a lot. Is it possible to get all of that into warm-up and still have time to play the game? Let's start building our warm-up and find out. We're going to construct a 5-minute warm-up because most teams allow close to that. Please feel free to adjust it to suit your needs. Actually, rehearse it during your practices to ensure it is being done properly and effectively. Much of the stretching and loosening up can and should be completed prior to getting on the ice, especially when time is a factor. Stretching out the groin and limbs can prevent injury and enhance the goaltender's performance during the game. Creating good stretching habits will improve a goaltender's overall flexibility as he develops. Now, as your goalie steps onto the ice, he will skate a few quick laps around the ice. He will pick out a puck and begin stick handling and shooting it off the boards or into the net while getting the feel of it on his stick. He will then spend a few seconds to finish off his stretching. Now he is ready to go to the net. Here, while the rest of the team is skating, one player will be in the slot area with the pucks, taking consecutive wrist shots to the glove, blocker pads, etc. This allows the goalie to loosen up and begin feeling the puck. Place all the pucks into both corners and have your players lined up across the blue line. The goalie moves off the post following each puck to the shooter. Unknowingly, the goalie is sharpening his positioning and angling skills. The shooter has the option of releasing the puck immediately or skating in a few strides. This allows the goalie to begin reading the player. He may wish to attack prior to the release of the shot. Naturally, the goalie will alternate sides, allowing him to work on his recovery. After each shot is taken, he must recover to the opposite post. Please note, the players in the corners passing the pucks must wait for the goalie to be set on the post before passing the next puck. The passing player also controls the speed of the pass, enabling the goalie to work on his foot speed skills. Now move all the players into the corners with all of the pucks. Here a player from each side will leave at the same time. One player will pass the puck first to the back of the net. The goalie will go and get the puck and in turn pass it up to the player as he nears the blue line. The player will exit and re-enter the zone on a 2-on-0 break, allowing the goalie to maintain coverage while laterally moving across with the puck. This has the goalie moving out of his net quickly, passing the puck, reading the player, and working on lateral movement. You can also include rebounds that are only in front of the net where they could be considered dangerous. Now the goalie is fully prepared to start the game. If you're looking to add a little more consistency to your goaltender's game, start with him being consistently prepared for each game. Don't wait until the beginning of the game to see if he is prepared. Give him the proper start both he and the team need. It is an edge to improve your team's overall performance.